now we have our environment set up to start our simulation. There's two methods that you can use to create the simulation. One way is through the actual teach pendant, how you would do it in lab, and the other way is through the simulation program. And the simulation program, it's better if you're gonna simulate the gripper picking up a piece and dropping it somewhere else. You want to use the simulation program, but if you need to call a specific position register or you need to call a simulation program, then you would use the teach pendant. We'll get to that later on, but for now we're just going to keep it basic and we're going to use the simulation program. So I'm going to do, you could just click on add simulation program and then let's just type what the name is. So, and it should give me an error. Okay, yeah, okay, I can't overwrite it, that's fine. Move boxes, sure. Okay, so you click on move boxes. So now we have our simulation program editor window. Before we go ahead and do this, to maintain consistency throughout the points, what I like to do is create position registers. So if you go to data, and then you go to type, and then position register, which we're already on, now we can just create the position registers that we need. So we want to define the point where the arm will grab the box. So what we can do is click on the table, and we can just click on move to. And the gripper should move. And it's not, that's fine. Just does whatever it wants. Okay, I'm gonna undo what I just did here. There we go. Okay, why won't it move to it? I'm gonna hit OK. And then if I double click on this box, no. Okay. There we go. So if that visual error happens, you can just click on this and then there we go. So all I did was just slightly lifted this up and we can slightly lift it back down and we can just match it. So hit OK. So now if I go to teach program move boxes, this should pop up again, but I'm not convinced that this is exactly on the box. So I'm going to click move to again and now it's on it 100%. And now I can hit OK and I can now teach the program. But first I'm going to record this as a position register. So I'm going to hit record. I'm going to label this as box. I hit enter first. I'm going to label it as box right. Or actually, I'm going to label everything relative to the arm itself. So I'm going to do box left. And then now I'm going to double click here and click move to. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if I just... So it was at negative 182 before I moved it. So if I just type in here negative... I'm holding it down with my mouse still. Negative 182 and I hit enter. Oh, I guess it wasn't at negative 182. That's fine. Okay, if I just move this out of the way, I double click on the table and I just click move to. Why doesn't this want to work? Okay, there's the red box again. Just gonna slightly move it up. Alright, there we go. Now it's on it. And I'm just gonna hit record again. So shift, record, and then I'm gonna call this box right. Alright, so now if I just go to move to, this should just go to the box. Which it is. Okay. So you should know that when you define a point, you should always move the robot arm above the point and then go down to it. So we're going to label now box left above. So we're just going to drag this up. And that's why it's so important to have that TCP defined, because it's so much easier on you. Let's just drag this up. I wasn't paying attention to how much I moved it up. Okay, let's just put it here. And we're gonna call this, or let's record first, record, and then I'm gonna hit enter. I'm gonna do box left above. And if I do the position, I can see here where the z-axis is. So it's 14.708. Okay, I'm gonna hit done, and now I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go here, move to. I already forgot what this one was. I should probably write it down. Okay, above, position, it's 14.7. Let's just hope that it's the same, like, frame. Okay, so now let's just move this up. Okay, and then let's record it. And then we can label this as a box, right, above. Hit enter, and then its position. Okay, yeah, I mean, it doesn't, I don't know what this frame is, but I mean, as long as it's out of the way, it doesn't matter. These two heights are not even the same to begin with. So, actually, let's just move this up a little bit more. Okay, and then we're gonna override it by just doing shift record as it's selected. Okay, so now if we go to move to, it's gonna go to it. And then if we click on box left, now we should just go down. Alright, so now all of our points are defined. So let's go back to the home position. So now that our points are all defined, we can now create the actual simulation.